Please work. Please. Please work. Please, please, please work. I'm about to break this thing in half. Oh, I'm so mad right now. Every time. Every day. I'm tired of this. Now I'm gonna have to remove like the whole first portion of my live stream. Oh, I love this. I love this for me. Oh god, this is a nightmare. Okay, I think it's back up. I hope it's back up. I'm gonna spend the whole day fixing this later because I don't know why it's broken. God damn it. I just lost that like whole first portion of this. Oh yay. I'm gonna have to private that video. I'm sorry guys if anyone managed to find me again. I'm very sorry. I think it's streaming again. I don't know. Can't tell. I hope it is. It says it is. I'm just trying to fix this. I'm gonna have to archive this video probably. Maybe just unlist it. I can't believe that just happened. I'm not gonna delete it because I'm not going to. I don't know. I don't have a reason. I'm just mad now. I'm just mad. Is this working again now? I hope this is working again now. Yeah, no, my Microsoft account disconnected Minecraft. Thanks for letting me know, because I was confused about whether it was disconnected or not there. So thank you. I was wondering for a minute. And then now I'm spamming the feed with... Oh god. I'm gonna get choked out before I've even started here. Oh man. Are we back up? Oh. Are we back up and running? I think we're back up and running. I'm trying to get my curtain to stop hitting me in the face right now, and it won't. I'm just going to talk random nonsense for a minute because I'm not sure if everything's working again. I hope it is, but I'm just trying to confirm it for a sec. Just for a second. I'm very sorry about this. I don't know what's wrong with my internet right now, because that's what's throwing me. By the way, it's my internet. It's not like anything crashing. It's just the internet disconnecting. And I bought a new Wi-Fi dongle for my computer because the other one I have is like 6 years old. So I bought a new one, and it's worse than the old one at the minute. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I'm stressed now. I'm well, not stressed, I'm just annoyed. Like, I'm mad now because like it's becoming a problem and I don't understand it. Well, hopefully everything's back up. I'm sorry about that. DSP says it's Saturday, it's all good. Yeah, it's definitely going to be one of those days by the looks of it, but, like, I don't want my stream to end up all cut up into, like, 10-minute sections. because my internet won't stay connected. That's my worry right now, is that I don't want to stream 10 minutes at a time. If it keeps doing it, then we might have a problem. Renee says, damn, I lost you. Back now. And hi DSV. Yeah, the internet, my good old fashioned country internet, just pooped, and that's it. It just threw everything. I'm hoping it might not happen again. I mean, it's disconnected me from my Microsoft account, so is that lessen the internet usage, hey? At least I can play this world without being connected. Hopefully it will stay on now. Oh, shall we sleep? Let's sleep. I want to sleep now because that's upset me. Oh, I hope it doesn't keep doing it. I don't know why it's doing it, because the Wi-Fi dongle is literally brand new. Right? It was like the one thing I was like, I gotta get a good one, because I know internet around here is questionable at best. I forgot everything about what I was talking about before, and now I'm just like salty. I'm salty. I'm salty right now. That was a good start. I'm pretty sure this is like exactly how I started the last one too, and my internet crashed right at the beginning. Love it. Love that for me. Oh, I went too far because I'm mad. I'm anger digging. Anger digging right now. Oh dear. Oh well. Oh well. These things happen. I've got to figure out a way to, like, if this keeps happening, to like cut all of my stream VODs together, string them back together, so that so I don't end up with a stream video being in 10-minute parts. I just archived the first piece. So. DSP says that's a ton of TNT. It sure is. I'm about to blow out this whole mountain. Well, I'm not about to. I'm going to. Eventually. Not right now, because I gotta fill this thing with TNT first. Unfortunately. I wish you could just blow stuff up in this game. I mean, you can, but if you want it down to a certain level like I do... I mean, this is the best method I've come up with to do this for what I need out of it. I know everyone's going to be like, you can make flying machines and TNT launchers, make a cannon, build a warship and go to war with the mountain. Like, yeah, I know, but with TNT bombers and stuff, it's hard to control like exactly how far down they go. DSP says no chance of an Ethernet cable. Yeah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not, unless I were to move my entire setup to a different room, and even that like is not a possibility, because then there would be loads of background noise while I'm streaming. So yeah, unfortunately I can't connect an Ethernet cable, otherwise I definitely would do that. I just had to get like the best Wi-Fi dongle I could find. The problem is not my equipment, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's just the trashy internet out here, because it's never been good. But it's really bad at the minute, and I don't really know why. Well, this is fun. I always love digging through water. What are my sponges? Pass me my sponge. Hopefully I can either... I mean, I don't know. There's like one option. Let's get better internet. That's pretty much it. That's the option. But it's just so weird because it doesn't do this all the time. Like most of the time, it's fine. I think it's probably my bricked computer, to be honest. Like my my garbage dump computer. That's probably the problem, really. It's pretty old, so it's pretty old. But it's what I have. It's what I have to work with. So I try and pick up like the blocks because I'm digging stuff out. So it's all blocks to fill in more rivers and also that ocean that I really don't want to do. Because that's going to take a long time. Like if you thought the lake was bad, get ready for the ocean. I'll get through it though. I'll get it, Dune. It won't be a problem. DSP says, I wonder if there is a sports ball event today. Sports ball event? Oh god. I don't know, it could be. I mean, it is, it's like school holidays right now. So the internet in the village is like getting the most use it ever gets in the whole year. I probably should have waited until they went back to school to start doing this. But yeah, it's probably that as well. That I'm pretty sure it's like the school holidays right now. I don't keep track of it anymore because I don't care anymore. But that's like, yeah, it's probably a contributing factor. Is that? But hopefully it holds on now. But yeah, it's probably that as well because it's like the most use the internet gets around here. It's when it's like, oh wait, we're down to level pretty much. Oh yeah, we are. I'm still gonna blow it up though because I don't care. Hey look, when you're lining TNT like this, it's bad to just do every spot, even if it is almost at level. I usually make like a grid over the top afterwards. So first time I did this, I didn't build the grid over the top. I mean, it probably won't be necessary for this mountain because it's gravel, so it'll all drop anyway. But the first time I did this, the top of the mountain like barely exploded. I don't know what I'm doing, and it took me hours to do cleanup on it. So then I started putting the grid system on top, and since I've started doing that, it all pretty much blows up now. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. DSP says, "Damn kids and their Fortnite TikToks." Yeah, I don't use TikTok, so I barely use any social medias. I feel like the more social medias you use, the more drama you have. I don't know why, like, everybody I know that, like, uses every single social media platform, they're all, like, their life is just constant drama. But yeah, the damn kids and the TikToks using all my Wi-Fi. Sucking up all the internet out of this dry village where the internet is basically a puddle to drink from here. We're all just sharing it. Puggy says, hey Puggy, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I'm laying TNT because I'm crazy. as you can see. Give you a little look. It's actually really satisfying to do this. I don't know if anyone's ever done this before. Probably not. Most people use like flying machines and stuff, so I'm probably the only person that's done it this way. But hey, it works for me. I'm picking up all this flint now. Like I need flint. 36, 35. Counting! Like he says, he's doing good. Or fun. Yeah, TNT placement today. I didn't come up with a crazy idea for today. Because I actually fully enjoy doing this. Like, after filling the lake in for the last few weeks, like this, I'd do this any day. This is fun. It's fun because I know I get to make a big boom when it's finished. I do. Oh, I think that's what I was talking about before my stream crashed. I was talking about the big boom that this will make. Yeah, I was hoping that I'd be able to do it on a stream, but I'm pretty sure it'll break my computer. So I might have to do it off stream and attempt to record it. If that's not gonna work, because I'll test it in a copy first, guys. I'm not just gonna straight up do it. I'll test it in a copy. If that's not gonna work, I will put the world back on the realm that I have. Like, re-upload this new version of it to the realm. And I'll do it on my Xbox and stream it to Twitch instead. Because I know it's not gonna brick my Xbox. Because I blew up the whole mesa biome on my Xbox, and it didn't disintegrate, so it should be okay. I should be able to handle it. Fairly certain it'll brick my computer though, because it's just not that good. This curtain. Ugh! Curtain's like, I sit right next to the window, guys. And the curtain is like, it's quite breezy today. The curtain's like flapping up against my ear hole. I keep trying to tuck it onto the windowsill, but it won't stay up there because it's too windy. Oh, it's not good. Not good. Not good. Oh dear. What's everyone else's plans for today? This Saturday? It's the first of the month as well, right? Jeez. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Just placing all the TNT. It's good to have a lot of this. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be able to do this whole. I don't know if it's a mountain. It's like a big hill. Probably the best way to describe it. Big hill. Look at chat. DSP says, dang, Dark is being attacked from all fronts. I know! It's crazy today. I was just trying to chill. I'm just trying to have a chilled Saturday, play some TNT and hang out with you guys. And, yeah. Everything's a roadblock today, I tell ya. I picked up more flint. Get it done. Yeah, this is actually satisfying because it goes pretty fast. Like I did the section to my left I did yesterday, and all of this. I did this yesterday. It's just really satisfying to do this. I have to like kind of pay attention though, because I tend to dig down too far. I go down to 66. because I'm leveling down to 63, and the explosion, like, yeah, it stops the explosion getting a little bit too crazy. If I dug it all the way down to 63, I'd have to patch a bunch of stuff up and fix it all. ESP says, is the world on peaceful? Yes it is. I'm surprised you didn't notice before, but yes, I have mentioned it before, but this world is in peaceful now. Yes, it is still in survival mode. It's still never been in creative or anything like that, but yes, it is in peaceful mode right now. Yes, because I'm not ready to deal with creepers and stuff while I'm trying to prepare this land for this massive project. So yeah, it's in peaceful mode. Yeah, has been for a little while too, for quite a bit. Well, obviously it's been in peaceful for like basically 2 years now. Apart from like when I switch it to use farms and stuff, but like that doesn't really count. All of my farms are safe and everything. It's not like I switch it and then I have to fight for my life or anything. But yes, it is in peaceful mode. I know I'm so lame, but it is still in survival. It is locked in survival. Is in peaceful for my own joy, because if I was dealing with monsters and like zombies and creepers and spiders while I'm trying to do this, I would lose patience pretty fast, I think. Because they're just annoying, especially when you're trying to build. Like, and this world has basically just become my chill build world, where I just where I obviously decide to take on big projects. But peaceful's nice. Peaceful's nice. I mean, I do like having joined the Project Bedrock server now. Having that world to like actually like, I guess you would say like properly play Minecraft. You guys on the Project Bedrock have it on hard mode, I believe. And I haven't played Minecraft like out of peaceful for like this full 2 years I've been working on this project. So it was interesting to play like right in on hard mode again. But it's super fun to have that server too, and like the challenge of doing things with the monsters around and stuff. But this is my private world, and this is where I come to chill for a few hours every day and not have to care about a creeper blowing up while I do this and taking this whole mountain out by accident or something. Because that would definitely happen to me. What did I get to in the chat? Let's have a look. DSP says I'm slow. I don't think you're slow, dude, but I'm surprised you didn't notice that I wasn't being attacked this whole time. Well, not in Minecraft anyway. I'm being attacked in real life. I was playing on someone's peaceful world the other day, and it was very enjoyable, just chill building and lava deaths. Peaceful captured all the good bits without any of the headaches. Yeah, that's good. A good way of putting it. Yeah, it captures the good stuff without the headaches. Yeah. I mean, I basically play this world like it's in creative at this point. It's not. Please let me be very clear about that. It is not in creative, but I play it like it is because I have everything now, and like I've done all the grindy stuff and everything. Like the first couple of years I had this world, it was in like proper survival, and I think it was in normal mode. I don't think it was in hard. I believe it was in normal. And so, like, I did play it properly to start with, if you want to say it like that. And, like, you know, killed the Ender Dragon with my buddy that I started with, and did all that fun stuff. But you get to a certain point, either playing in, like, survival like that, where, like, even if you are in survival, like, the chances of death are so low. Like, until they added the warden in, because obviously this world was made before 1.16 dropped. I made this world, so the like couple of years I played it when it was in proper, you know, survival with monsters and everything, the warden didn't exist then. So you get to a point where you're too much of a god anyway. And I got to the point where, you know, I came up with this whole big project idea and decided that I was going to do this, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to put it in peaceful now. Like, I mean, it's just me here, like, it's not going to bother anybody else trying to use farms or anything like that. I was like, yeah, why not? I'll just put it in peaceful mode now. I just want to build, I want to be able to work on this project and, like, not spend half of my time fixing it. So, yeah, slam it in peaceful mode. Switch it when you need to. Like I say, this is my chill world, this is my solo world, and I just come on here to work on this big project pretty much most of the time. Most of the time. There are some times I'm not over here. Obviously when I was working on my nether and everything, I wasn't over here. But pretty much all the time I play this world off stream, I'm over here doing something. Because there's a whole load of things that need to be done before I can start on this, and I'm determined to get them done, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I can to get everything done. I don't want to burn myself out. That's the only thing. I have to be so careful not to burn myself out on this game, because I've been well known to, like, burn myself out playing this game like 12 hours a day for like 6 months, and then I won't touch it for a whole month. And I'll play other stuff because I'm so burnt out. Like, the idea of playing Minecraft again is just like, I just can't take anymore. I always come back to it. I always circle back around to it. It's a game I always come back to. But yeah, there's been times where I put it down for a couple of months or so, and just been like, yeah, I can't play that anymore. I've got to play something else. This curtain, my god, it's like right in my face and everything. I need one of them like curtain hook things or something. That's what I need. I'm about to like post it out of my window or something, just to keep it off me. It's kind of annoying me, yeah. I don't know why it won't just stay up on the windowsill. It's so annoying. So annoying. Alright, let's catch up on chat now I've finished rambling about peaceful and all its benefits. Where did I get to? Peaceful cat. Yeah, I read that one. DSP says, yeah, fully enchanted gear is basically creative. Heck yeah, it's a feature of the game. Might as well get used to it. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to say. I'm fiddling with the curtain again, guys. It's driving me mad. I'm gonna find something to like put on top of it to keep it there. I'm gonna put my energy drink box on top of it. There. Problem solved, everyone. Problem solved. The curtain is no more. Alright. driving me crazy. Like, because I'm right next to the window here. It's glowing like in front of my face, and I can't see the screen. It's like trying to play Minecraft here. Get out of here. Alright, let's take this across. I love placing TNT, knowing that I will turn this mountain into dust afterwards. That feels good. That feels good. Renee says, sorry, need to use my phone, gotta go, have a great stream. It's alright, Renee, you need to use your phone, you need to use your phone. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm sure I will have a great stream. They're all great. I love doing this. But thanks for stopping by, Renee, and hanging out for a bit. Thanks again for your wood. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I do. Renee has been absolutely carrying my build over on the Bedrock server, the Project Bedrock server. I do not like to farm trees, so I've been buying all of her wood from her. Cleared out a whole stock and everything. Sometimes you just don't want to farm trees, guys. I'm in the mindset of like, I do enough work on this world. Like, if I can like give people diamonds for stuff over on Bedrock, I absolutely will. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Why not? Why not? You know what I was thinking about earlier, guys? I don't know why, I was just like chilling, getting ready to stream today. I thought about Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't know if anyone's played that game. They should. They should have played that game. It's an absolute masterpiece. But yeah, I was thinking like they remaster all these games nowadays, and I've never even heard like talk of that being remastered, and they should definitely remaster that game. I loved that game. I don't know if anyone else has ever played it or anything, but it was a really good game. I loved that. Absolutely loved it. But yeah, I was like, they're remastering like all of these Call of Duties and stuff, and I'm like remastering like Spyro and Crash and everything, and they never remastered The Simpsons Hit and Run. It makes me like genuinely sad that they didn't like remaster such a lit game. Like, I don't know how else I could put it. It was such a good game. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Have games gotten worse, or is it our fault? Do we expect more from them now? Have we changed as players? Is that what it is? I don't know. But I might have changed in my taste in other things, but if they remastered The Simpsons Hit and Run, oh, I would play that until like I was a skeleton in my chair, basically, because that was such a good game. It was such a good game. Let's have a look at chat. Like, I was talking to chat, like, wasn't even looking at it. DSP says I've played that dang on the original Xbox. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, such a good game. I don't think the Simpsons game would be acceptable to release these days. I mean, I don't see what was wrong with it. I mean, like, GTA and all that still exist, and it, like, I don't think it was any worse than GTA is. And I'm pretty sure The Simpsons still runs. I mean, they still rerun it here in the UK. Like, it's on all the time. But, man, if they remastered that, I would play it until the end of the world. It was such a good game. I don't see why it would be inappropriate now. I mean, I know everyone's kind of squishy now, shall we say, to avoid offending any of them. I know the world's gone squishy now, but I don't just see how that was offensive or anything. I mean, I was playing that game when I was like 13, 14. I don't even know how old I was. Like, I was definitely like in my early teens when I was playing that game. So, I mean, I guess they could put like an age restriction on it or something, but still, like, I'd play that now. I'd still play it now. It was such a good game. I was just thinking about like old games I used to play. I don't know why. Just thinking about it. I think it's because I googled to see if the new Naruto game had a release date yet. Because there's a new... I know you guys probably don't care about this, but I care about it, so you're gonna hear about it. There's a new Naruto game that's supposed to release this year. And I've been keeping an eye on it because I want it. And I checked today to see if it had a confirmed release. Because it said that it's supposed to be released in 2023. It's said that for ages. But it doesn't say a date, like a month, anything else. It just says 2023. So I googled today to see if it, might have an actual release date. I'm about to run out of TNT. To see if it might have an actual release date, and it doesn't. And then that just got me like thinking about like old games I used to play, I guess. And and I started thinking about The Simpsons and stuff, and other games I used to play. I used to play this one on... Oh god, it was on PS2, I think it was. And it was called... What was it called? It was a Tom and Jerry game. It was like Tom and Jerry's Whisker Wars or something like that, or War of Whiskers or something. It was like a... It was a fighting game. I've always liked fighting games. I like the challenge of fighting games for some reason. But yeah, it was something like that, and I used to play it with my brother. I have an older brother, and I used to play it with him, and I used to beat his A on that lake. And that's another game I was thinking about too. I was thinking about a few games, but those were the main ones I was thinking about. Just old games. I miss old games. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a different person now, and I enjoy games, consume games differently to back then. But I'm not excited about games anymore. Like, I don't see like a new game announced and get like pumped up like I used to. It kind of sucks, to be honest. I want to get excited about games again, put these away. I mean, the only one, like I said, that I'm really like waiting on is the new... Oh, I need TNT, that would help. It's the new Naruto game, because I know I'm going to enjoy it. Like, I just know I am. I already know. I don't see any other games that really excite me that much anymore. Like I said, I don't know if it's like... I don't know what you guys think about this. Or maybe one of you would like to say something on the matter, but I don't know if it's that games are just bad now, or if it's that like we changed and we expect differently from games now than we used to. They've evolved so much, and and we've changed too, that, you know, we don't feel the same about games anymore. So I would understand that. Like, I know I don't feel the same about games like when I used to when I was a little kid. You know, the first console I had that was actually mine was an SNES, because I had an older brother. He would get all of the game consoles, like the new ones, and I would get his old one. That was how it works. It worked here in my house. He would get the new console, and then they would just be like, "Hey, you want his old console, or we're just gonna throw it?" Like, and I would get his old console. So I'm pretty sure that the SNES was the first one that was mine, and pretty much the only game I used to play on it was The Lion King, I believe, and I never finished it ever. I don't think anybody ever finished that game. When it came out back then, the original version, I actually just bought the remastered one because they remastered that for some reason, but they still won't remaster Simpsons Hit and Run. But yeah, I bought the remastered version on my Xbox. So I'll probably play that at some point. I need to play that at some point, I guess I should say. I've got a bunch of games that I bought recently on my Xbox and I haven't played any of them. Most of them are like anime games and stuff. You know, I'm an anime nerd, guys, alright? I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed. Yeah. Not ashamed. Oof. 96, 95. DSP says back in a bit. Hopefully I won't miss the ignition. Oh yeah, you're not gonna miss the ignition, DSP. I probably won't be blowing this up in this one today. I'm gonna put me a nice coating over this mountain where I can blow it out. So you should be good. We'll see you again soon, DSP. Thanks for hanging out for a bit and talking with me about the Simpsons game. I miss the Simpsons game. Might play that again. I know you're probably thinking, like, how are you gonna play that again? I still have my old consoles. I managed to take good care of all of the consoles and handhelds I've had over the years. So I still have most of them. The ones I don't have, my brother broke. Yeah. Anybody who has a sibling probably knows that pain. Of finding out that your sibling broke your console. But yeah, the ones that did break, they were broken by him. But other than that, I kept most of my consoles still work and everything, so I can go and play all those old games that I used to enjoy. I think the only thing that like really got broken was my old Nintendo DS Lite, which I didn't even really care about that much. My brother broke that. Yeah, he broke his, and I let him borrow mine, and then he broke mine. So yeah, never let him borrow any after that. Not again. I was like, wow, seriously? It's like, you just broke yours, and then like I'm nice enough to give you mine and you break mine too. So yeah, my Nintendo DS got broken. The DS Lite, I had the blue one. My uncle got it for me when he visited Hong Kong. So that was pretty cool. And I was kind of sad that it was broken. So that was pretty much the only one I broke. Yeah, the other ones I lost were broken by him. he also stole my God, I can't think of the word for it now. My SNES, and he sold it. So yeah, I don't have that now. It just sucks. So there was some bangers on there. Yeah, I think that's all he took really and broke. Oh, he broke my PSP too, but I hated that. I don't know if anyone here ever had a PSP. Worst handheld in the world ever created. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, why they ever made it in the first place, I'll never understand. It was so bad. I hated it. I hated it so much. It's just like a big old clunky Nintendo DS. That's all it was. It was so bad. Such garbage. Like, I was kind of happy that he broke that. There you go. I was kind of happy about that one. Yeah, I kind of let that one slide. I was just like, yeah, I'm not even really that mad about it, but like, still, it was a principle more than anything when he broke that one. It was like, yeah, I'm not actually mad, but I'm gonna act like I am, like, to deter him from breaking more of my stuff. Yeah, that's about all he's broke though. The rest of my stuff he broke was like mostly Xbox games. I don't know if anyone else knows about the joy of Xboxes and their need to laser burn discs. But if you've had an Xbox, you've probably laser burnt a disc before by accident. I think everyone's done it before at some point. Like, you gotta be real careful, especially with the older Xboxes. They were really tender about it. But yeah, like most of the other stuff of mine he broke was like discs and laser burning them, because he used to shuffle his Xbox around all the time. And he used to tell him, like, if you're gonna shuffle your Xbox around, eject the disc. Like, it takes a second. You're already down there at the console, like, with your hands wrapped around the console, shuffling it about. Like, you're already there, ready to do it. Take the disc out. Yeah. Siblings, right? They're great. Just great. Just great. Yeah. We're going a lot better nowadays. Yeah, we do. When he sold my SNES, I kicked him pretty hard in a special area, shall we say. And I got smacked for it, but it was totally worth it. Because I was so angry. I was just a little kid as well, like. I don't know, it's like, I know if I kick him, right there, it's definitely gonna hurt. And that's what I was going for, so. Yeah, I got a well-deserved smack for that one. But, like I said, 100% worth it. 100%. Don't sell my stuff. Sell your own stuff. That was the worst part about it, is that he had the newer, like, better consoles. Like, cause, like I say, he would get the new one and I would get the old one. So, yeah. I was like, hell no. Hell no. Kick him. He deserved it. Fully deserved it. But yeah, I wish they'd remaster the old games that were actually, like, good. I mean, I liked Spyro. Spyro was a good remaster. And I got that with the Crash remaster, and Crash Bandicoot just makes me angry, so I'll play like one level of it sometimes, I'll do like one level, and by the time I've managed to do that level, like I'm so angry I can't play anymore. This makes me angry. Just makes me angry. But yeah, petition to remaster The Simpsons Hit and Run. We're starting it right now, guys. We're starting it right now. I don't care about the snowflakes that needs a remaster. Alright, let's have a look at chat while I've got a minute. Moss is in the chat. Hello, Moss. Welcome to the stream. He says you need Moss's demolition services. Absolutely, I do. Yeah. I whipped the TNT out watching your stream. Made me crave destruction, so I pulled out the TNT. So thanks. I'll play with TNT today. They did good on Tony Hawk. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't feel the same about games anymore. It's kind of sad, because I love games, and I game like 8 to 10 hours a day. Like, I'm always gaming. If I'm not playing Minecraft, I'm playing something else. Moss also says, oh, and hi, I'm only on for a few. That's alright, Moss. You say that, but I'm gonna distract you, and you're gonna stay here forever. So remember that. I'm gonna distract you with my poor choices for TNT use. Because I'm not using a TNT machine. Buying machine thing, so yeah. I know I'm gonna get grilled for that one. But I need to blow to a certain level and just have no control over those things sometimes. Especially when it's an area like this. But yeah. Yeah, I watched your stream and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be playing with TNT now. I actually finished filling in the lake that I was working on, and I didn't feel like doing the nether today. That's what I was trying to like piece a sentence together, and like I put all the words in the wrong order for a minute there, so that's why it took me a second. Moss says, have you ever played... Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Imperion? I think that says. RS showed that one, and I'm afraid to try it because I don't need more distractions. Yeah. I think that's why I've got probably got like 5 or 6 games on my Xbox that I bought recently and haven't played at all. Haven't even touched yet because I'm like, I don't have time. I don't have the time for them. I wish I did because they all look like really good games. I just don't have the time. Oh, the time from. It's like that one DSP was telling me about. Oh god, what was it? Heroes and something. He was talking to me about it in Discord. And that sounded like a really good game, but I just do not have the time for another game. Like on top of the games I already am working on right now. Like maybe once I've finished with one game, I'll be able to slide another one in. But yeah, I don't have time. I got like Minecraft going right now. I still play Genshin, but I haven't been on it for a while because again, I don't have time. I'm working on a video for another game that I also haven't been able to play recently because it's not enough hours in the day, and I already play for so many of them. I've logged over 200 hours into Minecraft since I started streaming, so like I'm not half-heartedly doing this, guys. I wish I had more time for other games. And I'm probably gonna have to like work out like a good schedule to separate the Minecraft playing, because I will burn myself out on this if I keep going like this. Let me look at chat. Moss says yes, correct. I pronounced it correctly. Put me a sticker on the chart, Moss. I need a sticker on my chart. I pronounced it right. But Empyrean, I have not heard of that one. No. Empyrean. Sounds interesting though, because I know how to say it. Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. Empyrean. Is it like a civilization builder or something? That's what it sounds like a civilization type thing. Medieval dynasty style. I don't know if anyone's ever played that game. It's fairly new and kind of like scuffed. But I like a lot of like little scuffed games like that. I don't know why. I just like them. It says you explore planets and build bases and ships. Oh, so like No Man's Sky, but it actually works properly, like that, something like that. You can salvage from letters and things. You can salvage from crashed and other ships. Ah, sounds right. Oh, my No Man's Sky but it works analogy. Yeah, I only played No Man's Sky like way in the beginning and it was broken. It was broken. Apparently it's a really good game now. Maybe I'll give it another try, but like I'm like one of those, like if a game releases and it's garbage, it will forever be garbage in my eyes, because that first experience was bad, you know what I mean? But that sounds pretty good actually. It reminds me of a game I used to play. If you're into that kind of game, you should probably look at this one, but it was called Memories of Mars. And it's actually like set on like a Mars type planet type thing. I assume that's why they called it that. But yeah, it's like a space exploration game, and like you kill like robot type things and loot like electronics and stuff from them. You can build like cool bases and rocket ships and like different structures like that. That was a pretty good game actually. I played it with a buddy of mine and we had a really good time playing it. Like the only thing was like the game was dead. Nobody else was playing it, and it was like a multiplayer like open world type game, so like I think it would have been enhanced a lot if other people were on the servers and stuff. But it was a really fun game. We played it for like a little over a month. I think we might have played it for like 5 or 6 weeks. And we loved it. Like the only reason we stopped playing it was because, like I said, like it was just a dead game. And we were like shocked that it was such a dead game, because it was really fun. Like if you like that like open world foraging and, you know, hunting type stuff, it was a good game. I loved that game. That was a good one. I love any games where like somebody's willing to play it with me. Memories of Mars was one I found for me and my buddy to play. We both always look out for games that we could play together, because like, you know, any chance to play with your friends is cool, you know. But yeah, both of us play games very similarly, the two of us, and Like, we're very much like experience as much as you can. Like end game is always the focus, but like exploration is fun too. You know, walking around, like checking out maps and stuff. I love walking around and looking at maps on games and stuff. Like, I played. I don't know if anyone else has played this one. It's actually a newer game, so somebody might have played this one. High on Life. High on Life has such good map design and like exploration and stuff. There was an achievement on it for getting all of these like hidden chests and stuff. So in the process of finding all the hidden chests, you see the whole map and stuff, basically. But they had some great map designs and hidden areas and stuff on that. I loved that game. It was a great game if you played it without like the gun talking to you and stuff. Put it on mute, basically. Put it on mute and put your own music on, then play that game, and it's a good game. Like the dialogue and stuff in it's kind of like cringy. But like the actual game was really fun. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. But we played that like alongside each other because it's not a multiplayer game. But we like, you know, we played it together, but like obviously not in the same game. So we went through the game together, but we didn't multiplayer it. And we had a lot of fun with that game. I'm like all for like weird little like derpy games like that. It reminded me a lot of Borderlands. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of Borderlands, which apparently the makers of Borderlands have ruined that game now, so I don't know. I played Borderlands 3 when it first came out. Like, I finished it before they like even like fully did like the chaos mode and stuff. I finished the game, so I don't know what they did to it, but I've heard bad stuff since I finished that game, that they've ruined it. So I don't know. Like, don't take my word for it, but yeah, apparently it's not so great anymore. It was a great game when I played. I had a great time. I liked Borderlands. Always good stuff. Good chill game, that one. Used to play that late at night while I was relaxing. I know, probably sounds crazy. Oh, I like to wind down for the day by playing a first-person shooter where the enemies scream about meat bicycles. Yeah, that's how I like to wind down. I like to fall asleep with heavy metal music on. It's the kind of person I am. Nobody asked, Dark. Shut up. Oh dear. Just filling in, you know. Filling in the noise. Guess that's a good question. What game would you have remastered if you could pick a game from way back? You know, when your hands used to work how you wanted them to, and like you didn't have to remember to take your meds in the morning. What game would you have remastered from back in those days? I definitely would like to see Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't know what else I would like. I mean, that Tom and Jerry game I used to play, like, that would be fun. But, like, only fun for me. Like, it wouldn't be profitable for the company, so that will never happen, but yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. I want to play Cuphead, guys. I brought it up in like every stream so far. I want to play it. Has anyone played it yet? Has anyone in here played it? Anyone watching? Is it awful? I've watched other people play it. a couple of times. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'd buy it and download it now. But the only thing that puts me off it is that I'm pretty sure it's D-pad controlled. And I just don't know if I'd be able to play like that. I haven't used a D-pad, like, to control a game for so long. I don't know if that would be, I would even be able to do that anymore. But I've been seriously tempted to get that game. Because I like to induce rage in myself, for some reason. That's how I play Minecraft for so long, guys. I play something else that makes me angry, and then I have to play Minecraft for 6 hours to calm down afterwards. Oh dear. I think it's a joke, but it's not. I actually did play like that when I was going through all the fighting games I was playing. Because when I first started playing anime fighting games, I hadn't played a fighting game, like, on a console for, like, oh god, like, 10 years? 12 years? Like, it's been a long time. Oh, I'm stretching. Sorry, guys. Oh, stretch my back out. It's been a long time since I played any sort of fighting game, like, you know, Mortal Kombat style game. It's probably the most popular one I can think of to relate them to, so you know what I'm talking about here. And when I started, like, what was the first one I got? I think it was the Naruto games, because I got all 4. Was it all 4 of them? Yeah, all 4 of them. I got all 4 of them in a bundle deal on my Xbox for, like, I think they were like £22 or something, or something like that. Like 20. It was like £20. Let's just round it. It was like £20. And I was like, you know, I liked Naruto. I've watched the Naruto anime, and I have a bunch of the light novels as well. In fact, I think I have all the light novels bar one. You know, I liked it, so I was like, well, you know, let's try it. Like, I like fighting games, I like the anime, like, how bad could it be? Like, at the end of the day, it was £20 for 4 games, like, and oh my god, when I played the first one, god, was I awful at it. Oh my god, I was awful at it. Like, you know when you play one of those, like, you play Mortal Kombat with a friend, and you know that friend, like, doesn't play fighting games at all. Like, they don't play fighting games. They're more of like a first person shooter type guy, shall we say. And you know, you load up Mortal Kombat and you're like, let's play some Mortal Kombat, you know, let's just, you know, have some fights, let's have some fun, you know. And he just mashes the button. He just mashes the button on the controller, like the special attack button. He just mashes it into the controller. And like, he wins doing that because it's, you know, like, anyone who's played a fighting game will know, like, if you mash the special attack, you're gonna win pretty much. Like, unless the other person is like genuinely like really like pro player at the game, they're gonna win because you're mashing the special attack, and they'll just mash the button, and there's no fun in it whatsoever. Yeah, that was me. That was me on the first one I played. I was just mashing special attacks. Absolutely mashing them. By the time I got to the third one, I was actually playing, like, using combos and, like, doing the moves and stuff. You know, actually playing the game properly instead of mashing specials. And then I played the last one. I have never got so angry in such a long time. Like, it's been a few years since I've been that angry at a game. Like, I don't usually get angry at games, really. Like, I don't get angry at the game, I get mad at myself, because I know it's a skill issue, it's not the game's fault. But I have never been so angry, like, at the actual game before. Because I was, like, trying to 100% it. That was, like, my plan with all of the Naruto games, which is exactly what I did. But one of the achievements for the last Naruto game was to get, like, the best score on every fight. And there was, like, well, to start with, there was 5 fights that I didn't get S rank on my first playthrough. And, like, I'm not talking, like, I got a B, or, like, a, you know, like, an A minus. I'm talking, like, I got a D. I got, like, a C on these things. Like, I did not have a good experience with them. But then I managed to do, like, 3 of them. And it was down to these last 2. And, oh my god, it was like, I don't know. I usually play games, like, until late at night here. I know it sounds, like, degenerate AF, but, I was playing this Naruto game, trying to complete it, like, probably, like, 3:30, 4 in the morning, and I was screaming at this thing, fully screaming at it, shouting at it, swearing at it, like, I was screen sharing in Discord with my buddy. He was just laughing at me, like, oh my god, you're so bad, like. By the way, he was joking, like, he didn't mean that stuff, like, it was a joke, obviously, but, like, I was so tilted at the game that, like, he knew he was tilting me too, like, he was making it worse, putting fuel on the fire. But, oh, when I did those last 2 fights, ecstasy, like, absolute joy hormone released into my entire body. Like, I never felt so much relief to be done with a game. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love, like, the challenge of trying to get the top rank on those fights and stuff, like, but nothing feels better than when you've been, like, you're on, like, your 50th try at getting S rank on this fight, and you finally do it. Oh, like, that was the good stuff. That was the good stuff. And then I played Demon Slayer and realized I was actually still trash at fighting games, even though I thought I'd got good again with playing the Naruto ones. The Demon Slayer game, like, if you don't use, like, their combo moves and the combinations of buttons and stuff correctly, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. You can't play the game. You can't play the game, because it's like, I don't know how to explain, like, how it's set up, but it's kind of like it's tailored around you using every button. Like, if you're not ready to, like, use dodge and, like, use movement, like, if you just want to stand there and press the buttons, don't play the Demon Slayer game. Because you can't play it like that. Like, you have to move around, you have to dodge the attacks, you can't just block everything, you have to use combination attacks, like, yeah, I played that one and I was like, oh my god, yeah, I'm still terrible at these games. But I still 100%ed that one too, eventually. The last fight on it was tough. I'm not saying what any of these fights are, by the way, because I don't want to spoil them for anybody who might want to try these out or anything like that, but the last fight on the Demon Slayer game, it must have took me probably, like, close to 200 tries to get, like, the max on that one, because it was just so hard. Like, it's I don't want to like spoil it, like, completely by saying who it is that fights, but you're basically like purposely given a weakened down character that's normally like a powerful character, and you're up against God basically. That's how it goes. Yeah, I hope they make another one, the Demon Slayer game. I'd play it. I'd play it again if they made an updated one for like the new the new arcs that are out. Had to readjust, guys. For the new arcs that are out, yeah, I'd play it. I'd suffer again. It was a great game. I was just, it was me that was bad, not the game. I want to be clear about that. It was me that was bad, not the game. I hate people that complain that a game's bad just because it's hard. Like, if you don't want to have a challenge, go play something that's not challenging. Like people who play like the Dark Souls games and are like, they're so difficult, I keep dying and losing all my stuff, how am I supposed to progress? And it's like, well, you're actually supposed to like get good. Like it's not a meme. Like actually just get good at the game. Like you keep playing it, you get good at it. Like it's simple as that. Everyone gets so offended by being told to get good, and I'm like, I say it to myself. Especially when I was playing the Demon Slayer game, I was like, oh my god, get good. You suck at this. Like, just accept that you're not good at everything. It's totally fine. Nobody's good at everything. It should be totally acceptable to not be good at something. But don't blame that thing that you're not good at it. Like, it's your fault you're not good at it. You lack skill. You lack the knowledge, the experience. Well, supposed to be good at everything right from the get-go. Otherwise, life wouldn't be a challenge, you know? Yeah, don't blame the game if you're bad. Like, when I said like I was actually getting angry at the game, but like I still knew like it was. I didn't go on like the game review and be like, this game sucks because I can't get 100% on the last level by just mashing the buttons. Like, no, you're just bad. Like, accept it. Yeah, there is like games that are bad, don't get me wrong. Like, games can be badly designed and stuff, like, but Dark Souls games are intentionally designed to be challenging. Like, that is the whole point. That is the whole reason the genre exists, because it's supposed to be like a death run challenge. Like, it's supposed to be hard. Why are you playing something that's well known to be difficult if you don't want to play something difficult? Like, it just baffles me, guys. It baffles me. So I'm just like, if you want to play an easy game, play an easy game. If it's not, no one's gonna be like, oh my god, you play easy games. Like, I'm playing Minecraft right now. Like, nobody cares what you play. Play whatever you want. But don't cry that it's too hard when you're literally playing hard games. I don't know, guys. Humans confuse me so much. We are so confusing. Most baffling people. Like, that's why I stick with dogs and cats and other animals. At least they're not baffling. Like, they're not baffling to me. Like, but yeah, don't play hard games if you don't want to be challenged by a hard game. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, games can be bad. Like, there are bad games out there. For example, I recently played, most people probably don't know what this is, but hey, I'm talking, so I'm talking about this now. I'm into it now. But I played the My Hero Academia games, My Hero One's Justice and One's Justice 2, there's 2 of them. They are both the worst fighting games I've ever played in my whole life. And I played both of them and completed them both. I want to be clear about this. I didn't play it for 10 minutes and I'm telling you all it's bad right now. I completed both games, 100%ed them. Alright? I did play them all the way through. They are bad games. Both of them are bad. Both of them are bad. And I saw in the reviews for the 2 of them that the second one was better than the first. So I finished the first one and I saw, like, I checked the reviews to see what people... I always check the reviews to see what people are saying, you know. And I checked the reviews to see what people were saying, and people were saying, like, oh, don't bother with this first one, buy the second, it's much better, the graphics are better, the controls are much smoother. And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough, okay, everyone's saying that the second one, like, they smoothed it out, you know, they ironed out the creases of the first one, and they fixed the gameplay by the sounds of it. Okay, I'll give it a go. I don't know. I'm not judging the second game off the first one, like, and if people are saying, like, the second one's, you know, much better, I'll give it a go. So I played the second one. The first one is actually better. Like, I don't know what they meant in the reviews for it, but as far as I'm concerned, the second one was, like, actually so much worse. I don't know if it's because I went into it, like, expecting it to be better than the first, and, like, was therefore, like, you know, I was going to be disappointed no matter what, because I thought it was going to be better. But no. No, like, even objectively now, like, it's been... What? Whoa, I'm stretching, sorry guys, while I think. It's been probably, like, 8 months since I played the 2 of them, and even, like, objectively now, thinking about the 2 of them, the first one was actually better. Like, I liked their idea for it. I liked the way they set it out, the way they intended to tell the story and stuff. I just didn't like that the controls were janky. Like, it was like, at the point when I played the My Hero games, I played all of the Naruto games, Demon Slayer. I also played One Punch Man, and I've played a bunch of other fighting games too. Like, and if you play fighting games, you know, like, if the controls aren't smooth in a fighting game, it ruins the whole game. Because if the controls are janky, you can't have a smooth fight. Like, and that's how the whole, like, mashing the buttons thing comes about, because you can't play any other way. I want the andesite, not the diorite. You can't play it any other way. And the 2 My Hero games, the first one was definitely better. I do want to be clear about that. Like, I actually semi-enjoyed the first one, and then I started to lose patience with it because of the controls towards the end. But, like, I semi-enjoyed the first one. The second one was awful. Like, the way that they set that game out, they do it so, like, because the anime is about heroes and villains, that's as much as I'm gonna say about it. They do it so, like, the fights, like, the storyline fights that you do, you play, like, the whole hero side of the storyline, and then that takes you to, like, 50% completion. And then it rolls over, and you play from the villain side of the storyline, which is fine. Like, I really like that idea of, like, splitting it between the heroes and villains, so you get a mixture in, like, who you play as. You're not always playing as, like, the main character or whatever, because Naruto had a lot of that, where you're always playing as Naruto. So, like, you're just watching all the same moves, all the same animations. Like, the only time You see other animations is when you're losing, usually, because they just did the special move on you, and now you're done. So I like the idea of like making it so you would play with all of the characters, just playing with this like the storyline. Because like, that's a great idea, because then you get to experience like everybody. But like it was so repetitive for the second one. Like the villain arc side of it had like, I think there was like 5 fights in a row that were all against the same character, just over and over again. And then there's the final battle of the whole game actually forced you to play in the whole just mash the button for the special move until it's over style. Like it forced that from you. Like both the hero side battle and the villain side battle are against the same character, just like from the other side of it. So like you play the final battle on the hero side, you play the hero in the final battle. On the villain side, you play the villain in the final battle. Yeah. And like on the hero side, it wasn't so bad, because like you're in like a special form and you use all these special moves and it's kind of cool, and the animations and stuff. But on the villain side of it, you literally had to mash one button over and over and over for the whole fight. And if you stopped mashing that button for like 3 seconds, you lose. You just lose. You have to mash the button. And like, after playing, I think it's after playing like the Demon Slayer game and like the last couple of Naruto games, like really amped up on like using the combat system and everything, I was just like, I don't want to play like this. Like, this isn't fun. Like, this isn't even like playing the game, really. Like, I could have just opened like a dead Google browser and played the dinosaur game, and I would have had the same experience, because I was just pressing one button over and over. So in my opinion, the second game was actually worse than the first, because they ruined the whole final fight. You couldn't use like combos or anything. You were just mashing the special, and only one of the specials, because you were in like a special mode of the character, I'd say. Let me have a drink, guys. Because you're in like a special mode of the character, you like all of your moves are specials, kind of thing. Like everything you do is a special, because your character's like powered up, like special form. Like they've done their anime scream and they're ready to go type thing. So like all of the moves are specials. Like even like your regular punches and combos, like they're all still special. And on the hero side, like you can still kind of make use of that. Like it's still bad to mash the specials. Like if you want to complete the fight like fast, which you have to do for the better score. I went too far now because I'm talking. But if you like, you just want to play the fight, which is what I did for it, because it wasn't an achievement to get the max score on those games. All the achievements were grindy as hell. It's probably another reason that I lost patience with it towards the end. But on the villain side, there was like no pressing any other button. None. Like if you ain't mashing the special, you ain't playing the game. Like you're just dead. Like it ruined the whole final fight, which I was like excited for, because like yay, somebody else to fight. Like they're fighting the same guy over and over again. Yeah, and then they dropped that on me. I was like, what? And I tried, guys. I tried to do the final fight on the villain side without mashing the one button, because I had to Google it in the end. I had to Google it. No, which is what I usually do if I can't do something. I Google it because somebody's done it. And I watched somebody else do it, and they were literally like, "Yeah, you just mash this button, smash this button until it's done. Don't press anything else. Don't move. Don't shuffle the character. Just mash the button." Yeah, and I tried several hours to do that fight like an actual fight. You actually can't. Like, unless you're like a god tier gamer, which I am not, like, you just can't. Which sucked. I like the final battle to be a challenge. Like, that's like the whole thing to me. Like, all the other games I played like that, like the final battle is like god tier fight. Like, you're in the final throwdown. Like, it's actually good. But no, they just ruined it in that. Thank you for coming to my TED talk about how they ruined my hero games. Oh dear. I'm just talking randomly today, guys, because like I'm just placing TNT. Like, there's only so much I can say about that, so I figured we'd just, I don't know, I just talk about games today, and the ones I like and the ones I don't like. Which is kind of funny because I'm talking about the games I don't like, and I haven't brought up Call of Duty this time, but I still hate it. Moving on. Yeah. I just wish there'd be a game I was excited about right now. Like, something where I was like, oh, just wait to like pick up my controller and play that game for 72 hours straight like I used to. Something like that. Like, I'm excited for the new Naruto game, but I'm not like, oh, get the supplies in because I'm not gonna move from my computer for 5 days. Like, no. It'll probably only take me 2 days to finish that. But yeah, I just want to be excited for a game again. I don't think it'll happen, but it would be nice to be excited for a game again. What other games can we talk about? I don't play that many games, to be honest. It's mostly Minecraft, as you can probably tell. Minecraft and fighting games, about as far as I go. I used to play like Assassin's Creed and stuff, and I don't know, like, I play a lot of like little games that nobody's ever heard of. Just because, like, I just scroll the Game Pass like once a month, pretty much, and pick out like a bunch of games that like I think look interesting. Like, obviously I'll like open the thing, and like if they have a trailer, I'll watch the trailer or read like the little synopsis about them or whatever. But yeah, I just scroll the Game Pass like basically once a month, and I pick out stuff that looks interesting and I give it a try. And if it's good, I play it till I finish it, and if it's bad, I turn it off and never open it again. Well, I usually delete it, but yeah. Yeah. Sure. You know, that's how I find games. I see like other games they advertised and stuff, but I've still yet to see anything that interests me enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna play this instead of Minecraft right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly excited about playing Minecraft. I've been playing it for God knows how long. Too long. But there's not been a new game that's gripped me enough to be like, I would rather play this than Minecraft. And yeah, I think this year has been the first year like that. where I've not had one game yet that's like torn me away from Minecraft. Not one. Kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Like I said, I don't know if it's games or if it's us, but something went wrong along the lines. I'm in the mood to play Genshin today. I haven't played it for a little bit, but I am in the mood to play Genshin. Let me look at chat, because I've been ignoring you. I've been ignoring you. Moss says I don't play much else other than Minecraft. Oh, that sounds familiar. That must have been about Memories of Mars when I was on about that. Sorry I'm lurking, about to hit the road. Well, you look away, dude. I'm just going on a massive rant about games, so... probably better off lurking. I don't know. I don't know how I ended up talking about games, but... I don't know, I guess it's an appropriate topic, considering I'm playing a game. So yeah, you're probably better off lurking, dude. Thanks for lurking, man. Somebody's got to hear this. Oh dear, somebody's got to hear this. Ooh. Oh. One day there'll be a game that excites me again. But there's been games that I'm interested in, but like most of them just take so much time and effort. Like the games I like, because I'm like a big I like RPGs, I like MMOs. I like those games you have to play 15 hours a day. Unfortunately, that's like my taste in game. Like I played Ark for a long time, and that is like if you play it on official servers, it's basically an RPG MMO with how much time you have to an MMORPG with how much time you have to put into it. Like it might as well be. Not only because I used to play PvP in that game. And you have to like craft like all your own bullets and stuff if you want to play PvP, and like load up turrets and stuff to keep your stuff safe, blah blah blah. And also that like I said, I used to play on official servers, and humans are garbage basically, and people would literally sit outside of your base and wait for you to log off. Like hover. They'll sit like just out of render distance basically from your base, and they'll sit there and they'll either wait for you to log off or they'll wait for you to fly out. And if you fly out, they'll chase you to the ends of the earth until you are wiped from existence. And if you log out, they'll just flatten your whole base while you're offline, which sucks. So basically it got to the point where groups that were playing, such as the group I was playing with, they would create basically like a work schedule timetable for when every member of the group was to clock in and out of the game in order to protect the base. And let me tell you guys, if you ever get to a point where you're playing a game like that, and you have to clock in and clock out of your game, like it's a job, because nobody trusts anybody else to actually be online when they're supposed to be protecting the base, just play something else, guys. Just play something else. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just not, because that's an insane way to play a game. Don't play like that. Don't do it. You just you ruin so many aspects of your life playing a game like that. And I'm speaking from experience, guys. I'm speaking from experience here. Like, that was literally my experience with official Ark servers. Like, we had a timetable that was posted to our team Discord every single week, and the schedule was posted, and everyone used to have to like react to the schedule to prove that they read it and everything. And then you better make sure you clock in on time, or you're in some serious trouble with the group. Somebody will have to, like, if you're using terms like cover your shift while you're playing a game, because that's what they used to say. As I couldn't clock in for one of my shifts to protect the base when I had an appointment and stuff, and like bad stuff happened, blah blah blah. I'm not going to go into it, it's not interesting, nobody cares. But basically I couldn't make it, and when I got back and like finally got on and everything, and they were literally like, you realize somebody had to cover your shift today. And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, somebody had to cover for you because you didn't clock in to protect the base. And I was like, I told you guys, like, I was busy, like I had like real life stuff to sort out, and like they were like, well, that's not an excuse, you should be here. And I'm like, what? This is a game, guys. Like I know, like, we're trying to stay alive on this server and stuff, but please remember that we are playing a game here after all. Dude, they were insane. We were all insane. Everybody who was playing that was insane. But yeah, when you're playing a game like that, it's probably time for a new game. Either that or a new group, which is what I did. I quit the game for a little bit, but then I found a new group, and they were much better. But like they put so many responsibilities on me for protecting the base, because I was the one who was active the most. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I'm playing games all day. Like, I was the one who was active the most. So I would be shifted in to protect the base like 8 hours a day, every day. And then they would shift me in again for like 2 hours in the middle of the night, and then I would be shifted back in the day again. And it was just insane. Like, I was just staying up playing that game for like 3 days at a time, and like, if they decided that like it was a grinding week, like, you were not allowed to log off the game for the whole week. Like, if you are not active and present in the game, they're gonna have questions for you. Even if you just crash out, because if you can't tell from my like incredible streams, my internet's not the best. So like sometimes I would crash out the game and stuff. Like, I crash out of Minecraft all the time. I crash out of games. My Wi-Fi is awful, and I would crash out, and like, it takes a few minutes for you to reconnect everything up and stuff. I'd get everything reconnected and rejoin, and they'd be like, where the hell did you go? Like, obviously there was more choice words in their sentences than what I'm saying, but I'm just giving you like the rundown, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You guys can probably put together the special words that they would insert into these things. But they were like, where have you been? And I was like, guys, I just crashed. Like, I've literally been out of the game for 3 minutes. What do you mean? They were like, why'd you crash? I was like, my Wi-Fi. You guys know, like, I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, Wi-Fi is not the best here. And this was a few years ago, so like, my Wi-Fi was even worse than it is now. And they would just be like, oh, well, seems like you walked away from your computer for a bit. And I was like, no, I was reconnecting. Like, they were just... People are insane. Like, if you're like that invested into a game, like, people will just be nuts, dude. And I know, because I was one of them. I was there, like, with this group on this stupid schedule, playing like an idiot, like, for no reason. Like, you do get to a point where you realize, like, this is for nothing. Like, I'm actually doing this for no reason right now. Like, I could just be playing this game and enjoying it however I want to, but instead I'm doing this for nothing. Like, yeah, and that was the point where I was just like, yeah, no more of this. I'm done. And I quit the game. I quit the game for a few months, and then I met another group while I was playing. Oh, what was I playing? I don't know what I was playing. Black Ops 4, I think, was the game I was playing. And I met another group that also played Ark, but they played on a private servers, on like unofficial servers with mods and stuff. And they were like actually nice people instead of psychos. And I joined their server with them and had a great time, and I'm still friends with a bunch of them. They were great people. We had a great time. Their server was like really friendly. Nobody was sweating it out. It was still PvP, like player versus player stuff. Like people could attack your base and things, but if they did it when you were online. Like they actually wanted to have like a fight with you. They didn't want to just crush your base while you're not there. They would attack you while you were online, which I liked, because then it was actually fun to PvP and not just, oh, I'm logging off to go to sleep now, guys, see you tomorrow. Log on the next day and my base is gone. Yay. Good PvP. Like, no. That's not fun. But yeah, I joined that server, and my love for Ark was reborn, and I do still like the game, but the community ruins that game. The community ruins it. I'm just gonna say it. Like, the community can be mad if they want, and they probably will be, but I'm just gonna say it. The community ruins that game. They do. Because I'm pretty sure now they're like closing down their official servers anyway, so like it doesn't even matter what I say, because all the officials won't be able to play anymore anyway. But the people who play official servers on that game were just like actual like demons, like monsters from the depths of hell that like never like would give on anything. Like they were just crazy. And there's still toxic players on the private servers, but it's nowhere near as bad. So yeah, it's way better if you're gonna start playing Ark, or I think they made Atlas as well, which was like an absolute steaming poop of a game when it came out, but I think it's supposed to have gotten better now. I haven't played it for a while because it was so like balked out when I played it. It was crazy that they were even allowed to release that. But then I think about how Ark was. I mean, how Ark still is, but like how Ark was when that was released in its game preview for like 3 years. And I think, yeah, I'm not surprised they got away with releasing Atlas, actually, because, I mean, Ark, even to this day, is still broken as heck. Like, it's so broke. It's a broken game. But the people who play it, they accept that it's broken because they like its concept and its ideas and, like, the gameplay of the game. So the mechanics that are broken and stuff get let go, because the community is just like, well, but it's a good game. Like, yeah, it's a good game, but they need to fix it too. Like, but yeah, I think they made Atlas as well, and I believe they're making a second Ark now, which just blows my mind, because the first one is still broken. Fix the first one, and then maybe we'll talk about another, but fix the first one. Right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're making a second, but it's supposed to be like a storyline or something. But yeah, if you're gonna play that game, piece of advice to you: don't play official servers. Play unofficial servers. Play a private server. Get a private server with your buddies. Anything like that. Just don't play official, because it will make you cry yourself to sleep at night. To be honest. It's not good. It's not good. It's a good game, but yeah, not so much the people. It's a bit like Rust in that aspect. Although I've heard Rust is a lot better these days. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that the Rust community is not as toxic as it used to be. But I know they just moved Rust to console. Well, they just added it to console, made it for console, whatever you want to call it. Because I know it's on Xbox now. I have a friend who plays it on Xbox, and he says that the Xbox community on it is like as toxic as the PC community used to be on it. But I don't know about all that. It could just be the server he's playing on or something like that, or the people he's playing with, whatever, There's more sides to it than what I know. But yeah. But I had heard somewhere that the PC Rust community is a lot better than it used to be. I've always wanted to get into Rust, but the idea of stepping into another toxic community again, nah. Nah, I don't have that that toxic layer to me anymore. Because if you're gonna play a toxic game like that, you're gonna become a toxic person too. Because that's how you cope in a toxic game. You have to be just as toxic as everybody else. Like if you're a little snowflake, you're gonna get your feelings hurt when people blast your base with bazookas or whatever. Like you're just never gonna survive in that community, in that game. So you become toxic yourself because you have to. And I just don't think I have that side to me anymore. Like I think I've dropped like the toxicity I used to have when I was like, younger like that, and I just don't want to deal with it now. I play games to chill. Like I'm not playing this to like get stressed or nothing. Like, and I don't want to shout at people when I play games anymore. It's probably another reason that I hate Call of Duty now. Yeah, I brought it up again to slip it in there real casual like. But yeah, I don't think I have that toxic side to me anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, I can give as good as I take, but I don't want to. I don't want to anymore. I just want to play games to relax. Like, too old for all that drama now. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to chill and play the games I want to play without thinking like, I'm gonna log off today and all the work I spent the last 16 hours is gonna be gone. Because somebody will take it from me. Somebody will destroy it. Some toxic dude is gonna come over here. No, I think I've just let go of that toxic side of me now. Like, don't get me wrong, if I played those games again, I would still like be able to play them and like, stick up for myself in the community and stuff and like not get stomped on. I just don't want to have to deal with all that stuff. It's a lot to deal with when like you can choose not to. That's what I'm saying. Like if I can choose between like chilling, playing some Minecraft, chatting away, to you guys, or playing in the art community, screaming and shouting at the top of my lungs, getting stressed every day, being completely sleep deprived just to be able to keep a base. Like, yeah, I choose Minecraft. Like, anybody who like plays Ark on like streams or for content or whatever, like, I like applaud you. Because the idea of like trying to keep a base alive while also like producing content and streaming and stuff like that. That would be like such an overload to me. Because I was already stressed enough, like just trying to keep a base alive on Ark. And like without the added pressure of like if you lose all that stuff, that's it. Like series is over. Like it's all done. Like you lost everything. Like yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that. But like huge round of applause to like anybody that does that. I used to watch somebody who made art content before. I'm not gonna name drop him because I'm not entirely sure like how okay he'd be with that and stuff. Maybe I should name drop him, I don't even know if he still creates. I hope he does, because him and his group were incredible, and like I laughed at those guys so much. But yeah, he made content like I think solely on like survival games, like only open world survival games. And I was like, God, I can only imagine like the amount of stress that dude has with like all of those different like bases just out there. Anybody could do anything while he's not like there. God. Like he could just log on like ready to play some like Rust or whatever, and everything's gone. Like everything he planned to do for that day, like he can't do. It's all gone. Yeah, no thanks. But he was a great creator. He made some awesome videos. I actually stumbled upon him completely like by accident, because I was looking for a tutorial for something on the Ark survival, because the Ark crafting systems and everything are insane. Like in the time I used to play Ark, I actually wrote a book for myself with all of like the game mechanics and the different dinosaurs needs and everything. It was like, I think it was 238 pages altogether, and it was all about Ark, all of it. And it was like, believe it or not, that was my quick guide to Ark. Like that, like instead of having to tab and like Google stuff all the time, I could just pull out my Ark book, flip to the right page, and like there's all the information I need for what I want. Yeah, that's how insane Ark players are. I wrote a book just to be able to play the game. God, I think I still have it too. Maybe I should pull it out one day and like post some pics or something of it. I think I still have it. I hope I do. I think I do. But yeah, I had a book. I literally wrote a book so I could play Ark. Now that's something that most people don't have to do to play their games, like, and something that I would like hopefully never have to do again. I do have like a little notepad for Minecraft, for this Minecraft world, because there's a lot of stuff built all over the place, but it's just got like a list of like coordinates jotted down and like what they are, like what's at those coordinates and stuff. I didn't have to write a whole book of the game mechanics just to be able to play in like the most min-max way possible. Yeah. So yeah, God, I remember my Ark days. Such badly good times. Such good bad times. I don't know how to describe them exactly, but like they weren't good times, but they also like there was good stuff there. Well guys, I think I'm actually gonna call it after this TNT, because unfortunately I have some other things to get done today. Sad face. I've had a great time rambling about games with you, Yeah. It was a good chat. I want you to know that, like, this is the most talking I do all week. Like, this is the most interaction that I do. Like, I love it. It's great. I usually don't speak to anybody. I'm not antisocial or anything. I just don't really talk to anyone, I guess. But yeah, it's been a good stream today. I was intending it to be a short one because I do have more stuff to do. I want to stay here and keep talking about games with you guys. Because it's been fun to just ramble about games. And I don't have anyone else to talk to games. It's definitely time to stop. I don't have anyone to talk with about games because none of my, like, real life live in this country friends are, like, gamers or anything. Like, they don't really game at all. So, like, most of them don't know what I'm on about in any way, shape, or form. Like, even if I'm just talking about, like, game mechanics and stuff, they have no idea what I'm talking about. They just don't play games. We're friends for different reasons, you know. But, it's good to be able to just have a nice ramble about games. The petition to remaster Simpsons Hit and Run, guys. That's what today's episode was. Today we're starting a petition to remaster The Simpsons. Right here, okay. The Simpsons Hit and Run, guys. I don't know who made that game, but send your angry gamer emails over to them and be like, hey, your game was lit. Please remaster it. Like, yeah, do it, guys. It's worth it. Also, tuck that little like button in and give it a sweet little kiss goodnight for me. Mwah. Mwah. Give it a little kiss goodnight. A little kissy goodnight for me. If you enjoyed, of course, you know, enjoyed my rant about games, about the weird games I play. You're going to see me play some of those weird games soon. You know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just derping around. Anyway, let's call it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today and hanging out while I placed all this TNT down. We did a good section. Like, we got some TNT out, and I didn't really realize how much I was doing because I was just having a good time with you guys. So, thank you very much for coming today and watching and hanging out and chatting and giving that little like button a kiss too. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you next time. Yeah? You promise you'll come? Promise you'll come next time? Yeah? Okay. Until next time, guys. Take it easy.
Sitting all alone in my room. You're stuck so high in my head. I don't care if there's no chance.